Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully it's welcome back to the stream, but if not, welcome to the stream. If this is your first stream, welcome. How many times can I say welcome in the same stream? This is Marvel Champions custom content. I don't stream normal Marvel Champions content because there's plenty of people that do it already. D20, Nelson Nova cards, things like that. So I like to focus on the plethora, word of the day, of the custom content that's out there. The last stream I did was Typhoid Mary by Judex. And I played Warvie. So for this one, I have a bit more of a handle on Typhoid Mary. Well, at least I hope I do. I try a character that didn't look like it would be so easy. So I'll explain why. So the Typhoid Mary Fractured State of Mind environment card. Very cool. And what it is you use this to, while you're in alter ego state, you can have an action to subtract counters from this. So it's got 13 counters on it, and you can subtract counters from that in order to get down to 0 and win. If there are 0 counters here, the players win, right? So you can only do that as a recovery. You can use based on your recovery value. Wolverine's recovery value is 6. So every time I managed to pull this off, I was doing 6. So I only need to do it 3 times. As a hero action, you can discard attack a card from your deck to change the current personality, which is currently Mary, but change the personality from Typhoid Mary, or Bloody Mary, or Mutant Zero if you've got her in play, and replace her with Mary so that she can be damaged, because even though she's only got 8 hit points, you only win. You don't win by defeating the villain. You win by getting the Fractured State of Mind down to 0, which is meant to represent you talking her down, essentially. So instead of a violent solution, you want a friendly solution, which I think is great. But the thing is that Wolverine's deck is, of course, full of attack cards. So he was never at loss of an attack card, and like I said, his recovery is 6. So it seemed pretty easy, and a bit unfair to even though I stuffed up a couple of times because I'm dumb. There's a certain rhythm to this scenario, and I just for some reason could just not grasp that rhythm. So anyway, I'm going to try it with a different hero. I'm going to go with Black Widow, who is the GOAT. Her recovery is only 3, so it's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, at least 5 turns, assuming I don't get any extra added there. And because you can only do it on every second turn, roughly, it's at least 10. So it'll last a while. And Natasha's all about, this version of her deck at the very least, is all about staying in Alter Ego as long as possible and building up your engine and then unleashing at the end. So I just think it'd be a more interesting sort of playstyle, more interesting go. And I quite like this scenario. I like the way it deals with Typhoid Mary as a character. Because she's kind of gross. As in terms of, it's not a very flattering sort of portrayal of mental illness. So I think this scenario addresses that in a pretty cool way. It's not about beating her up, it's about talking her down. So I appreciate that. So you put Fractured State of Mind in play, you build the personality deck, there's a personality deck, and the personality deck has a few little tweaks to it. It's got Mary Walker, Typhoid Mary, and Bloody Mary in there. And if you're playing Expert, you also throw in Mutant Zero. Select one violent personality and put it into play. I just randomized it. There's only one personality in play at any one time. And if any cards reference the villain, they're referencing that version of her. When a personality is swapped, it retains all the counters and tokens and all that sort of stuff, exactly as if you would be changing to a different stage. Although just about all of them say discard any status cards. I'm pretty sure all of them say that. When a personality is defeated, for any reason, you search the personality deck for Mary and put her into play. The defeated personality is shuffled back into the personality deck. Set the health total back to the starting value. The key scenario is not won through combat, because personalities do not go away permanently. Combat is still useful, however, you can knock out some sensitive to enforce Mary to surface, even if briefly. But you also use it against the villains that are in here. There's a bunch of thugs and stuff like that, because the Kingpin's involved. So you still need combat, you just not really do need it against her. Although you can, of course, beat the crap out of Typhoid in order to force Mary to come to the surface. Not a fan of that, to be honest, but it's how the character works, so I guess that makes sense. You never really get a chance to hit Mary herself, which is great, because when we go to 1B, you'll see that there's a special rule in here called Unstable, and Mary's thing says that when she activates, you immediately do this. So you might actually possibly get Mary back into play, because it's random. It's possible. It never happened for me, but it is possible. But she never actually engages in combat. In fact, her card specifically says she can't attack, defend, or scheme. So really, it's Typhoid. It's up to Typhoid and Bloody to deal that sort of stuff. And whenever they do, they add fracture tokens. Cool. I think that pretty much sufficiently explains everything. I'm just going to do shuffle. My patented 3 shuffles. Just make sure there's no cheating going on, and then let's rock. I think Natasha starts with 9 health. Yep. And 6 cards. So let's do it. Okay, so we got some resource, which is good. Attack aerobics, always happy to see that. This is a fairly decent hand. I would have liked to have seen an ally. Yeah, I would like to have seen an ally. I don't really need covert ops right this second. Alright, let's do it. So after you play a preparation card, you draw a card. So I'm going to resources to put grappling hook into play, which means I get to draw a card. Okay, counterintelligence, awesome. Alright, so let's covert ops. Don't really need that right now. And I definitely don't need Dance of Death right now. So use those 2 to put counterintelligence in play, and then use attack aerobics to put espionage in play. Cool. And I'm going to stay in Natasha form. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I stay in Natasha form. Yep. Alright. Get a new hand. Oh, actually, I forgot about the sonic rifles and stuff to do all the confusion. I completely forgot I changed the deck around slightly. It's now sort of very shieldy. Okay, so enemy gets one. Just very quickly make sure I'm not forgetting anything. One, yeah, and then Typhoid. When she attacks and damages you, you add one fracture counter to the fracture state of my environment. And she is about to damage me. One. Plus boost. This card gains boost on equal to the number of cards of the person in the lay deck. So which is 2. Yep. So she's attacking for... oh, she's not attacking, she's thwarting. That's right. So she is scheming, sorry. So 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm going to spend counterintelligence to reduce that by 3. She didn't attack, so we don't get an extra token. And that's it. And we do encounter card. When revealed, gains Surge. I'm going to trigger Espionage, which means I draw 2 cards. Pretty cool. And of course, get rid of this and get another one. Ammo. Criminal. Incite 1, so we get 1 on there. And that's it. Ammo. Criminal. No problem. My turn. Alright. I got some cards to spend. Very cool. What do we got? What have we got here? Okay, well I don't need Dance of Death or I'm going to spend an Under Surveillance and a Dance of Death in order to play Under Surveillance. Boom, gives me 4 extra. Let's Surveillance Team to put in Widow's Bite, which gives me another card. And then let's Homeland, Grappling Hook, and Synth Suit to put in Sonic Rifle. Comes with 2 tokens, or 2 counters, 2 charge counters. And I'm going to use it immediately to confuse Typhoid Mary. See, I think I'm doing this wrong. I need to be attacking and getting her out of play. I'm going to change to Black Widow and deal 2 damage to this guy. And reset, get my cards back. Cool. Alright. Threat. We're still good. Typhoid will attack. She gets a boost card, which is Burner, so happy to see that go. So she attacks for 3. She will defend. So I take 1. She does manage to damage me, so we get a token on here. And then this guy will attack for 1. We get an encounter card. Pyrokinesis. Each friendly character in play suffers 1 direct damage. For each character defeated this way, add 1 fresh encounter. If no character was defeated against Surge, I'm going to cancel that by using Grappling Hook. So Grappling Hook cancels that card, and I get to do a point of damage because I used a preparation card, which will go on him and kill him. My turn. I'm going to flip to Natasha and use Helicarrier and Sonic Rifle to play Counterintelligence, which draws me a card. We use Widow's Bite and Coulson to cast Wiccan. I'm going to use the Sonic Rifle. She's already confused, so I'm just going to do 3 points of damage to her. Which removes the Sonic Rifle. And then Wiccan is going to thwart for 1. When he thwarts, you discard the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon, you deal done damage to the enemy. There's none. Bloody hell. Oh, it gains boost icons equal to the number of criminals. 1. Okay, so it does do 1. Okay, that's cool. Alright, 1. And he gets damage token. Reset. Draw my cards. Okay. 1. She attempts to scheme and can't because she's confused. And then we get encounter card, which is Bullet. It's Toughness. And Guard, which is unfortunate, because now I have to take care of him before I can take care of anything else, which is very annoying. My turn. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm going to discard a Widow's Gauntlet to put in a Widow's Gauntlet. Gonna swap to the widow. Can't forward age at 13, which is a shame. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring in Professor X, who will confuse Typhoid Mary and remove 3. We can remove 1 and use the boost effect. 1, no damage. It's 1, 1. Widow will hit the tough off this guy. I think that's it. I don't think I'm playing this right. I think I've stuffed it up again. There's a certain flow that you're meant to be doing here. I'm just not doing it. I'm playing her like I would play her normally. I don't think that's right. Anyway, it's her turn now. 1. She will attack. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's insane. Professor X takes it on the chin. Because she successfully attacked. Oh, she didn't damage me, so she didn't get a thing. Okay. And then this guy attacks for 2. Do I defend? I guess I'm just defending. Can't take any more damage. Counter card. How could you? Treachery. Peril. When revealed, choose 1. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each attack card discarded this way, add 1 threat to the main scheme and add 1 fresh encounter. Okay. Or discard the top 5 again. For each attack card discarded this way, remove 1 fresh encounter and remove that card from the game. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That is a cool card. I'm gonna do the remove fracture counter one. So top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them are an attack card, so I don't get anything. That's a cool card though. That is a cool treachery. So that's it. My turn. Let's change to Natasha. Use the gauntlet to put out attack aerobics and draw a card. Let's use energy and meditation to play Monica. Monica's search for a surveillance. I know there's a surveillance in here. Surveillance team. And put it into play. And then add snoop counters. and then put an extra one on there. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Which I will use immediately. Why the hell not? Remove the threat. Then we can remove that last threat and do a boost. Nope. Nope. But that kills him off. And then Monica is just going to do a point of damage on this guy. Right, I'm not playing this right. I'm doing something wrong. This is going to take forever. I've got 2, so I get 4 more. Threat. She attempts to scheme, but she can't. He schemes for 1. Oh, didn't get enough cards. Should have had another 2. Yep. And then encounter card. Thirsty Blade. I'm just going to move the personality cards away. Okay, my turn. Gauntlet to get out Espionage, which draws me a card. Covert Ops and Surveillance Team. And Attack Aerobics to get me a Sky Destroyer. Use Surveillance Team. Another Espionage. Flip Natasha. Attack. So 3. Monica dies. Reset, get my cards. My deck reset, so I need to get an encounter card for next round. threat. She attacks for 1 plus nothing. Oh, plus 1, so 2. Well, I should have declared the defense before that, so I take the 2. But this one I will defend, so I don't take the 2. Yeah, okay. So the counter card from the last round that we got extra. The top 5 cards business. So 1, 2. I'm choosing the second one. 3. Cool. None of them are in attack cards. So we'll just get this card there. And that's gone. And then the second encounter. Oh no. Do I have a grappling hook? Nope. Bloody hell. Each friendly character in play suffers 1 direct damage. Boom. For each character defeated this way, add a fraction counter. If no characters were defeated this way, this card gains surge. That is just insane. Because it triggered a surge, I'm going to trigger espionage, which does a point of damage. Oh, I'm not going to do it to him. I'm going to do it to her. I can do it to her because it's not an attack. Oh, and I get 2 cards. Okay, the second one is Fisk Memorial. Hospital. Hinder. Blink. Oh no. Hinder goes on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Players cannot take the rehabilitation or can we talk actions while this card is in play. When defeated, remove a fraction token. Alright. But I get acceleration token. Cool. Does Hinder go on here or does Hinder go on here? I'm pretty sure it goes on the side scheme. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thought so. Alright, so yeah. 5 on there. My turn. Well, Winter Soldier goes in for free because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty cool. I don't need under surveillance. Winter Soldier is just going to hit this guy and kill him. Like, seriously. Get rid of this asshole. So that guy's gone. I don't need under surveillance. 1, 2, 3. Put out Professor X, who confuses and then does 3. I'll do it off of this. Surveillance team off another one. Yeah, let's flip to Natasha. Oh no, let's not flip. There's no point. There's absolutely no point to flip to Natasha. I think that's it. So, ready, get 3 cards. Okay. Villain turn. 1, 2, because the acceleration taken. She attempts. Oh, she's attacking because I'm not in Ultra Ego mode. So she will attack for 1, 2, plus the boost. And I'm not going to defend with Natasha. I'll defend with Professor X. For nothing. So 2. Holy shit! He actually survives. I know he doesn't because he would have had 1 from using his ability before. So. It doesn't matter because he leaves anyway, but still, I thought that was pretty funny. When that 2 was added, that 2 threat was added before, I'm going to use that to counter those 2, which does a point of damage to her. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So encounter card. Villain schemes. Oh, I should have saved that card now. 2 plus 1. It's not an attack, so she schemes for 3. Damn. Damn. I'm going to attack aerobics, which cancels the card, cancels the boost card, and does a point of damage for each thing cancelled. Plus I do an extra point of damage, but that doesn't count. So that flips her. So when they're defeated, person is defeated, search the personality deck for Mary and put her into play. So it's not random, I actually just put Mary into play. Okay, Mary's now in play. Would reveal discarding status cards, so I get really confused. Alright, so she still schemed though. I just got rid of that encounter thing. So what was her scheme value? 2. Scheme value is 2, so she still gets that 2. Okay. Alright. My turn. Okay. Alright, well straight off the bat, I'm flipping Natasha and doing 3 off of this. Cool. Straight off the bat, doing that. So she cannot take damage. Cannot take damage. Okay, alright. Well, surveillance team is going to take off the last of this get rid of that. And that acceleration token, get this off. So that's that taken care of. Cannot take damage. I'm going to strength and sonic rifle to put Coulson into play. Because Coulson went into play, I'm going to Sky Destroyer. Oh, it's too damage. There's no point. Okay, she can't take damage. I've repeated it like 5 times now. But either way, he comes into play and gives me a preparation card. I'm going to grab counterintelligence. I'm going to use Gauntlet and Homeland Intervention to put in counterintelligence. That draws me another card. And I get another counterintelligence. Beautiful. Coulson's going to thwart for 2. And Winter Soldier might as well thwart for the other 2. Cool. Ready up. Get 4 cards. There's my safe house. It's taken a while, but there it is. Okay. Villain turn. Threat. Mary does not attack, thwart, or take damage. As soon as she activates, you do unstable, which is return her to the personality deck, shuffle, and you get Typhoid. That's a shame. I wanted Mary back, but oh well, it is what it is. And she activates, so she is going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. Don't have anything to do anything with any of that. So 1, 2. I could use counterintelligence to prevent 3. Then encounter card is another side scheme. When a criminal enemy player would take any amount of damage, reduce that damage by 1. Okay, which concludes her criminal in play. Okay, 3. We get an extra encounter card. But not this round. Next round. Cool. That's it. My turn. I'm going to use counterintelligence and actually I'm going to use counterintelligence to play safe house, and then use because I played a shield card, I get to do 2 points of damage. And then use safe house to get counterintelligence back. No. Have I got any ones? Yep. To get attack aerobics. And then use that the gauntlet to play attack aerobics, which gives me a card. Excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna flip to Natasha. And Dance of Death. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because that will force her back into Mary. And she'll flip before I have a chance to do anything because I can't flip back. Okay, so that's the synergy, right? There's no point pushing her to Mary now because I can't swap back to Natasha and use my recovery option before she gets a chance to activate. And as soon as she activates, she swaps to somebody else, and it's a 1 in 3 chance of getting her back again. It's just not worth the risk. So instead, to stop her from attacking me, I'm going to those 3 to bring out Mockingbird and stun her so she doesn't hit me, because I'm sick of her hitting me, adding tokens and crap. Coulson will thwart for 2. Oh, off here. And Mockingbird will do the last one. So it gets rid of that whole extra counter card bullshit. So she gets 1, he gets 1. And that'll do there. I'm in Black Widow form, so let's hit her so that I'm ready to hit her again. So if I hit for 2, 4. I'm ready for next turn when I actually do some stuff. So let's reset. Get 3 cards. I'm never going to use meditation. I should have just taken those cards out. I'm never going to use it. Because if I'm in alter ego form, I'm bloody using the recovery action. Anyway, here we go. 1, and then she attempts to attack. Cannot, because she's stunned. And then we get an encounter card. Telekinetic Barrage. When revealed hero, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Deal yourself 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. Okay. Wait, could I have stopped that from happening? No, I don't have the in play. It's not an attack, it's just 1 boost icon, so I take 1 point of damage. Oh, I could have cancelled and done a point of damage. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just take it. My turn. Alright, now, let's be careful here. Okay, well I don't need to do anything in Widow form. So, let's Winter Soldier to hit her for 2. Which flips her to Mary. She's now in Mary form, so I'm going to flip to Natasha and use this. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm now in alter ego form, so I will use Safe House to get Grappling Hook. I'll use Meditation, since I'm never going to use it, and the Widow's Gauntlet to play the other Widow's Gauntlet. and then use those two to play Grappling Hook, which gives me another card. And then I'll use Death, Suit, and Bite to play Sonic Rifle. And then use Sonic Rifle, so I'll just leave it on one counter, to confuse. Oh, no, there's no point, because she's about to change. She's about to change. There's no point, and it discards the status card. So no, I won't use that. Okay. Okay, I will use Coulson to thwart for 2. And that takes him out. And I'll use Mockingbird to thwart for 1. Reset. Get my cards. There's only 2 available, so I'll grab those 2 and then grab the deck and grab another 4. So because I do that, I get an encounter card for next round. So I was thinking I could synth suit and like do the ready Natasha and use the recovery option thing again, but I can't because it's only a hero action. I got Winter Soldier back, so that's good. He'll come in for free. That's it. Alright, their turn. 1. She activates, gets put back into the thing. 1, 2, 3. Bloody Mary this time. Okay. See what I'm saying? It's a 1 in 3, and I never get it. Ever. But the worst freaking luck ever. It's insane. Alright. Can't do anything else. Anyway, so she immediately activates. So she's not attacking, she's scheming. So she schemes for 1 plus 2. Can I do anything? No, because I need to be in hero form to use attack aerobics. Yeah, can't do anything. So she schemes for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that I can do. Use counterintelligence to cancel that 3. Cool. Cancel that 3, and then an encounter card. I've already got one from last round. Here's another one. Let's do it. First one is suggestive behavior. When revealed, exhaust your identity and receive a confused status card. You may reveal 3 science to cancel this. Exhaust and confused, but I can use 3 science. So the Ancient Coulson, Grappling Hook, and Winter Soldier. No, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I can't Grappling Hook as a hero or anything. Okay, well, that was brutal. Next one. When revealed, add 1 fracture counter to the fracture state of mind environment, resolve the unstable ability on the main scheme. So add a counter and then resolve unstable. Okay. Typhoid. When revealed, this villain activates. She gets another attack. Holy crap. Brutal. Alright, well, she schemes. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wowza. That's brutal. Love it. Yeah. My turn. I'm confused. So let's play those two to put out Grappling Hook. Let's put out Winter Soldier for free. Oh, I drew a card because of Grappling Hook. Let's use Quake, Dance of Death, and Synth Suit to play Coulson, who gives me... Oh no, what am I thinking? And Counterintelligence, which he then gives me back to my hand. And I'm also going to Safe House. Oh, because I Agent Coulson, I get to do 2 points of damage. Then I'm going to use Safe House to give me another Counterintelligence. And then use Counterintelligence and Dance of Death to play Counterintelligence. He's then going to thwart 2. Winter Soldier is going to hit her for 2. Mockingbird's going to thwart for 1. And that'll be the end of hers. I'm going to Sonic Rifle and confuse her. Is that meant to exhaust when I use it? Yeah. Oh, well. There you go. Ready. Get 6 cards. My confused status is gone for some reason. Okay. It's now her turn. 1. She attempts to scheme. Cannot. Because she's confused. I get an encounter card. Organizing Principle. Surge. Because it surges. Oh, I don't have any espionages in play. Oh, seriously? Anyway, Surge. When revealed, the villain heals 1 for each card in the personality deck, which is 2. So 1, 2. Oh well, that's annoying. And then the next one is some villains. The Wild Boys! This is a great storyline. They get patrol, which means I can't thwart, essentially. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Wild Boys 1 and put it into play engage with you. Oh, they come in a pair. Wow. It's a guard and patrol. Interesting. That's cool. I like that. My turn. Okay. Can I knock her down? 6 points. Can I knock her to Mary form? 6 points of damage. 2, 3. If I put Monica out, it's 4, right? I can't knock her into Mary form while I'm still in this form. So in that case, I'm going to recover because I'm starting to get a bit low. Bit low there. Is there anything in here that I can use? Yep. Yep, I'm going to safe house counterintelligence to my hand. There we go. Alright, so what do we got now? Let's use counterintelligence. Oh, wait. I can knock her. 6? She's got 6. If I use... Oh no, she's not confused. No, ignore me. Because I could put in a shield card, which would be 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do a shield card? Well, Monica is a shield card. 6. Oh, I can't damage her. I can't damage her anyway, because this guy's got guard. Okay, that's right. I need to use it for confused. That's fine. So let's use Widow. Use that to put espionage in play and gets me another card. And then use this one to put Widow's Bite in play. Doesn't get me another card, but at least it puts it in place. That's fine. Let's use the sonic rifle to confuse her. Why not? No. No. Because first I'm going to put Professor X in play. 1, 2, 3. Professor X, who will confuse her. And will then scheme for 3. I'll then sonic rifle her. Because she's already confused, she takes 3 points of damage. It's not an attack, and so therefore I can still get past the guard. She's on 3. Okay. Can't afford Monica. Okay, so I might as well flip to Natasha now. And then Coulson and Winter Soldier are going to kill the guy that's guarding. I don't really care about patrol, but I need to get rid of guard. Ah! I wouldn't have been able to thwart. Can't thwart, so I actually need to get rid of the patrol guy. So we'll say those two killed the patrol guy. The guard doesn't stop the indirect damage happening because they're not attacks, but this means I can't thwart, which means he couldn't have thwarted. So I'll get rid of the patrol guy, keep the guard guy. Okay, so that still works. I still can't afford Monica or the next sonic rifle. Everything else is done. So reset, get 3 cards. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Monica will put one of those into play for free. So if I play one and then play Monica, I get the other one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, their turn. Boom. I'm in hero mode now, so she attacks for 1 plus 1 is 2 plus whatever this is, which is nothing. So she attacks for 2. Professor X will cop that. these guys then attack for 2. I will... I'll defend with Coulson, actually. I can't take any more damage. I'm getting hammered. And then encounter card. Psychotic Break. You must spend science in order to take the rehabilitation action. Okay, right. I've seen that one. Okay, so she gets that as well. Let's put that there. Put that there. So it doesn't get missed. Okay. She didn't damage me, and so therefore I don't take at a fraction thing. And that's it. My turn. Let's rock. She has 3 remaining. 3 remaining. Okay, let's get... She's still being guarded, so I can't attack her, but I can still do indirect damage. So, let's do this. Meditation, surveillance team to put in the rifle. I'm going to immediately use it, so only put 1 on it, to do 3 points of damage because she's already confused. 1, 2, 3. She loses that, and I put Mary into play. Okay, so she's now Mary, which means I can now flip to Natasha and use the recovery thing. Okay. Back up to 8. Let's use the safe house to get counterintelligence. Can't play that one. Oh, it's the only one to get. Okay. So I can't play it and get a free card, but I get a free card by using safe house anyway, right? So there's that. I was just really hoping I can get Monica in play. That'd be sweet. Doesn't look like it though, because I can't play another counterintelligence. So I'm just going to have Winter Soldier do 2 points of damage to these guys. Okay, reset. Get 4 cards. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Boom. And then she activates. As soon as she activates, put it back into the deck. Nope, wrong one. See? Every time. Every time, man. She's back. Bloody Mary is back. Who immediately activates. I am in Alter Ego form, so she will scheme. 1 plus 1 plus nothing. This card gains previous icons equal to the number of cards in the personality deck. So there's 2. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will trigger counterintelligence to reduce that by 3. Cool. Okay. They then scheme for 1. Encounter card. Organizing principle. Surge. Because it surges, I will spend espionage to get 2 cards. And grab that surge card. When revealed, the villain heals. Oh, there is none. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Boom. Surges into that. Because that deck reset, I get an acceleration token. Okay. When revealed, the villain healed 1 for each card in the personality deck. Okay. Nothing happens. Okay. Second encounter card from the Surge. Suggestive behavior. When revealed, exhaust your identity and receive a confused status card. You may reveal 3 signs to cancel the effect. I can't get another confused status card, but it would make me exhaust. Can use 3 signs to stop that from happening. So it would be these 3. Or Monica, which I'm clearly not using. I don't want to spend the 3 cards. I can't get another confused status card, but I can get exhausted. So I'll do that. That's fine. That's not too bad. My turn. It means I can't use meditation to get Monica out, which is what I was going to do, which is a bloody shame. But I can instead use that and that to get out counterintelligence, which gets me another card, and then use strength and under surveillance to get Monica out. My beloved Monica. She gets me a surveillance team. Oh. I'm going to use Safe House to get me espionage back. And I'm going to use Sky Destroy because I put a shield card into play to do 2 points of damage. Which I'm actually going to use to get rid of this guy. Surveillance team. Actually, no. I'm going to put it on her. Because then Monica is just going to do 1 point of damage to get rid of those guys. There you go. Surveillance team gets rid of a threat. Bucky gets rid of 2 threat. Meditation will put espionage into play. Covert Ops will put attack aerobics into play. I think that's it. don't think I wanted a scheme, to be honest. I'm going to flip to Natasha. Reset. Get 3 cards. Okay. 1, 2. And then she will attack for 2, 3 plus her boost, which is nothing. So 3. Monica cops it. Monica doing it for the team. Love it. And then an encounter card. Blame Mary's attacks gain overkill. What does overkill mean? Does that mean Black Widow still takes damage? Because Monica only had 1 health left and she just did 3 points of damage. Yeah, I still take damage for that. So I still take 2 points of damage. Because there was only 1 health left on her. And she did 3. So she did damage me, which means I do get a fracture counter. Okay, fair enough. My turn. Oh, no, encounter card. Encounter card is Surge. I'm going to trigger Espionage and get 2 cards. Because I triggered a card in Black Widow mode, I get to do a point of damage, which is that. There's my 2 cards. Cool. And the thing is, when revealed, the villain heals 1 for each card in the personality deck. So 1, 2. Cool. And Surge card is Pyrokinesis. I will trigger Grappling Hook to stop that from happening, because it annoys me, and because I did that, I get to do a point of damage. Got that. Okay, my turn. I need to clear this confused, I think. Do I need to clear this confused? Got quite a bit of threat happening. Let's do this first. Let's spend energy and counterintelligence to get Wiccan. Oh no, I don't need to spend the counterintelligence. Wiccan's only 2, so I'll put them into play. And then use Wiccan's thwart ability, which does nothing. Thanks, Wiccan. Thanks for nothing. Use Genius, Counterintelligence, and Covert Ops to put Agent 13 into play. She's a shield card, so I activate Sky Destroyer and do 2. After she attacks or thwarts, I choose a shield report and then ready that support. I'm going to surveillance team for 1. And then I'm going to use Agent 13 to thwart for 2. And then ready doesn't really matter, really. Who cares? Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on Agent 13. Because instead, I'm going to Flip the Black Widow. Recover for 3. I'm going to safe house. Thwart with Sharon for 2. Ready safe house. And then safe house again. Or an espionage. I'm going to use a gauntlet to espionage, which draws me a card. I haven't got any cards left, so I have to redo my deck. Get a card. Because I did that, I get an encounter card next round. Okay. And I'm going to Sonic Rifle. So that she's confused. The last act is going to be Winter Soldier, hit her for 2. Okay. Should have reset after I'd done the sniper rifle so I can get the sniper rifle again, but it is what it is. I think that is everything. Reset. Get my 2, 3 cards. And I've got another rifle. There you go. The universe speaking for me. 1, 2. She attempts to scheme and cannot because she's confused. Yeah, the Black Widow deck. Working. It's working. Alright, I get the encounter card from last turn. I get another encounter card. First encounter card. Oh, Sharon should have a thing on here. Is Telekinetic Barrage. When revealed, Alter Ego. Discard the top card of the encounter deck and add 1 threat to the main scheme for each boost icon. Discard it this way. Okay, so discard the top card, and there's 1 boost icon, so we get 1 threat. Encounter card number 2, the Wild Boys. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for Wild Boys 1 and put it into play. I think they're in here actually. Yep. Okay. All right. So, that's it. Oh, the table's crooked. It annoys me. Alright, my turn. Well, this is a no-brainer. I do 2 points of damage. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I can't. Guard. This arsehole's got guard. So, instead, I need to play... One, 2, 3. No. Let's put grappling hook into play, which means I get a card, and then just use that card. Oh, okay. There you go. Cool. Let's do that again. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Put Mockingbird. Oh, I can't put Mockingbird into play. Damn. Let's safe house. What have I got? Nothing. Just like I can't do safe house. How much threat is there? 1. Okay, I can't use safe house, so instead I'm going to use Homeland Intervention, which says Exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control and choose a scheme. Remove 2 threat from that scheme for each card exhausted. I'm going to exhaust Safe House. Remove 2 threat. Because I use Safe House, I'm going to use the Sky Destroyer to do 2 points of damage, which I can do because it's not an attack. She's now forced to go to Mary. I then immediately use my ability to take off 3. It's down to 4. Down to 4. I've almost got through to her, people. Almost got through to her. Let's use... There's no point using Wiccan. There's 1 left. Well, let's use Bucky and... Agent 13 to get rid of this patrol guy, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to take those 2 off with Homeland Security. Okay, so that's them. Just to make it fair, I won't trigger Agent 13's thing to re-trigger this stuff. Otherwise it's a bit of a cheat. And then that's actually, oh no, strength and one of these to get in a sonic rifle, which I will immediately use to confuse her. Oh, no I won't, because again she's going to change and lose all status cards, so I'm just going to leave it. And I think that is it. There's nothing more to thwart. There's no point thwarting that last one with Wiccan, because even if his ability triggers, it won't do anything. Yeah, let's reset and you know what? Let's flip. I get the feeling I should flip. Something tells me I should flip. I'm going to stick to my gut, which means I get 3 cards. My gut says flip. I've flipped. 1, 2. I'm going to use counterintelligence to cancel those 2 and do a point of damage to these guys. Yeah, something tells me that's right. Oh, I should have surveillanced. That last one. Oh well, doesn't matter. She will then activate and activate this. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, and boom! It is Typhoid Mary. There we go. She activates. I'm in hero mode, so she attacks. It's 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm going to I'm going to defend. 1, 2, nothing. So I take nothing. She doesn't damage me, and so therefore I don't have to worry about adding a fracture. These guys attack for 2. Get an encounter card. The encounter card is How Could You? When revealed, choose one. So this is the discard thing. Alright, I'm going to choose the second one. Discard top 5 and remove any attack cards. 1. Oh! 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I actually do get to I do discard Remove a fracture counter and remove that card from the game. So I do get a fracture counter off, and this gets removed from the game. I'm just going to check this over here. Okay, that's interesting. That's actually worked out slightly in my favor, really, because it's now my turn, and I'm going to... Oh no, I'm exhausted. Oh, I shouldn't have defended. Worst. Absolute worst. Well, first things off the bat, let's get rid of these guys. Oh, no, I've already done that. So then let's... Let's Wiccan. Take one off. How many boosts? 2! Alright. Again, not an attack, so I can do it. Okay, okay. So. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Confused. I can't do that because I'm currently confused. I can't cast anybody. I can play counterintelligence. No, I don't want to do that because I'm in Black Widow mode. So let's flip to Natasha, play counterintelligence, get a free card. Right. So ally, ally, ally. Can't play any of those. I don't need to play covert ops. Don't need to play surveillance team. I'm going to safe house for another counterintelligence. You can never have too many counterintelligences. I will confuse her with a rifle. And then I might as well Agent 13 those last 2 off. Okay. I think I'm good. Well, I could surveillance team. You know what? I could surveillance team and then Star Destroyer her for 2. That's fine. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've actually got 6 cards, and so, well, I should have discarded that and then drawn 1 more card. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so done. 1, 2. I mean, alter ego mode. So she attempts to scheme and cannot. Confused. She didn't attack, so I don't add any counters. I get any counter card. When revealed, add 1 fracture counter to the fracture state environment. Resolve unstable on the main scheme. Okay, that's unfortunate. Damn. Okay, and then resolve unstable. Ugh, bloody hell. Alright, so she activates. When revealed, the villain activates. She will scheme. Which is 1 + 1 + 3. Okay, well obviously I'm going to only add the 2 because I'm going to under surveillance the other 3. Screw that. That's just madness. Alright, that's it. I don't get another encounter card. She just does her activation. My turn. Does she go back up to 8? No. They all share the one health pool. Okay. My turn. Okay, well the very first thing I'm going to do is play Under Surveillance and get a free card. Cool. Alright. Going to Wiccan for 1 point of damage. And Wiccan is done. And now I have a spare slot, which I'm going to use on Monica. 1 thing. I'll get Monica out. Boom. Because she's a shield card, I'm going to Star Destroyer and do 2. Or Sky Destroyer, or whatever the hell the thing's called. Monica's ability puts 1 counter onto there, and then I search for a surveillance team and put it into play, and I put tokens onto there. I might as well safe house. For an under surveillance. I mean, not under surveillance, sorry, counterintelligence. I need to do 3 points of damage. So Winter Soldier and Monica herself. Do 3. Winter Soldier is now out of the game, but that's 3 points of damage, which means I trigger to Mary. There she is. Which I will, of course, immediately use that. 2, 3. If I didn't have that 1 extra man, that would have been game, but yeah, unbelievable. Alright, so she's in Mary form. Is there any more? Is there any more prep cards? There is. Alright, I'm going to use Agent 13 to thwart 2, which knocks her out of the game. Because she thwarted, she resets a card, which I'm immediately going to use to give me counterintelligence back. Going to use those 3 to bring Coulson in, and then Coulson just gives me that back again. Okay, there's no point stunning her because she's about to flip, so let's just leave it at that. Oh, I'll just use 1 surveillance to get rid of that last one. Just for the sake of it. Alright. Done. Get some cards back, which is 4. Okay. Her turn. Oh, we're at the end stretch now. 1, 2. She activates, does unstable. 1, 2, 3, and back. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! For the first time! The first time this has happened! Mary is back! Back to 8. Cop that, Mary! It actually specifically says it has an FAQ for that as well. What happens when Mary Walker activates and the result is Mary Walker? You've caught a break. Since Mary does not activate when revealed, she's decided to stay and hear a bit more of what you have to say. Brilliant. Alright. So she activated. Boom. She swapped. She doesn't do anything. Now straight to the encounter card. Oh, can't believe it. What an absolute break. Bushwhacker, don't care. Alright. When Bushwhacker engages, you take 1 direct damage, which must be assigned to minions. Okay, I'll just give it to Agent Coulson. Done. Oh. Well, that's victory. It's my turn, and before I do anything, I'm going to immediately just wreck. Which does that. Da da da! Victory is mine! Yeah, that was pretty epic, and exactly what I thought would be the case with I just realized I missed 2. Well, it doesn't matter. She was on 1, and I would have gotten 2 more, and then I just wrecked for 3. Oh, thanks. Anyway, so anybody, I've accounted for the fact that I missed those 2 attacks. So while that card was there. All right. Yeah, that was bloody ridiculous. Well, actually, it doesn't say do damage. It just says when she attacks. Wait. I've missed something here. After the villain attacks you. There definitely would have been 2. There was one where she was stunned. I think I need to do one more because that card's been out for quite a bit. This is the one that came out second. This came out first. All right, I tell you what. So I'm going to say there was 4 attacks missed where I didn't add a counter. So the 2 that I just got from, because it was on 1, up by 2, wrecked for 3. I'm going to add another 2 to make up for those other 2 attacks I think that are done. So that's given me 1 more round at least. Okay, all right. Celebrated too soon. It's like those videos you see where like people in like races and they get to the end and they start celebrating and someone zooms past them and it's like, well, sucked in. I've definitely missed. I just don't know how many of these I've missed. So I'm just going to say there was 4. So that puts me back onto 2. So I'm still on 2. So let's keep going. So let's put... Is there any prep cards in here for me to save house? Yes, there's a counterintelligence. So let's safe house, counterintelligence into my hand. One, 2. Okay, there's no point attacking her. Well, the 2 surveillance teams can get rid of that 2 threat. So that's taking care of that. 1. There's no point doing anything else to her. There's no point stunning or confusing her because she just immediately loses it. So I'm just going to keep these cards. I mean, there's... I don't really need anything else. I'm just going to keep these as is. And then just not do anything else. I need... Well, I need to kill Bushwhacker, right? So I'm definitely not going to be using that. So 1, 2, 3 to get out the helicarrier. And then what is he? 3. The Helicarrier was a shield card, so I'm going to use the Sky Destroyer to do 2 points of damage. And then Monica's going to punch him in the face. So Monica, boom. On your Monica. So he's gone. And then reset. There's only 1 card left, and I needed to grab another 2. So let's grab the deck. Grab 2. And then get an encounter card for the next turn because of it. Should I have swapped black to back Black Widow? I think I should have swapped to Black Widow. Yep. I think I should have swapped to Black Widow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 1, 2, and then Mary activates, goes back into the deck. 1, 2, 3. Next card, Typhoid. Back to the old David Luck. She immediately activates. I'm in Black Widow form, so she will attack. 1, 2. Because she attacks, I get a counter. Let's not forget that again and embarrass myself. And her attack thing is she actually only, if she damages me, she gets a fraction counter. So she's attacking. I'm blocking with Agent Coulson just so she doesn't do any damage to me. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She doesn't have overkill, but I am going to use well, I'm going to prevent those 2 with counterintelligence and do a point of damage to her. And then I'm going to use attack aerobics to cancel those 3 and do 3 points of damage. And then Coulson cops the rest, the other 2, which is enough to kill him. So he cops it. Done. So she's down to 4. Then we get encounter cards. Her ability doesn't trigger, she didn't damage me. Counter card number 1. When this minion would enter play, discard the Daredevil ally from play. I don't have Daredevil ally. He's the beguiled Daredevil. I like that. That's pretty cool. 2/2. When defeated, add 1 counter to the fractured state of mind environment. Well, I'm not defeating him then, am I? Next one is choose 1. Oh, the discard thing. Alright, let's do it. Discard and take off a fractured. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them are attack cards, so nothing gets taken off. And that's it. Okay, so patrol means I now can't thwart, but that's fine. It's my turn. I need to do 4 points of damage to her. Four points of damage to her. Actually, why didn't I just grapple and hook that treachery? Yeah, you know what? I should have grappling hooked, which means I would have done an extra point of damage. So it would have been 3 points of damage. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put them back in and say that I grappling hooked and stopped that treachery from happening, which means I do an extra point of damage. Right, because now that it's my turn, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put energy and covert, oh no, just energy and Helicarrier to play Mockingbird. Mockingbird is a shield card, which means I'm going to trigger Sky Destroyer. 1, 2. Mockingbird's going to stun her. And then I'm going to attack for 1. That immediately puts Mary into play. Who loses the stun, I'm pretty sure. Discard status phase, right? So she loses that stun. But Mary's now in play. So now I'm going to immediately flip to Natasha and use the rec option. Use Rehabilitation. I need to spend a science in order to use that. I should have used a science for the last one. So I'm going to use these two. I didn't do it for the last one either. So I'm going to use these two so that I can actually use it. And that's boom. Victory. And I definitely missed it from the other one. So finally, that's a legitimate victory. I hadn't missed a trigger. I really like this scenario. I think it works for all the reasons that I've already said, but in summary, the whole concept of trying to talk her down instead of just beating the crap out of her, I like it. I really like it. It's great. Very thematic, which, as you know, is what I love about these games. Yeah, so that was just as epic as I thought it was going to be. That's almost 2 hours. Using the Black Widow super spy method. But yeah, is exactly what I thought was going to happen in terms of how long it was going to take. A little bit of a stuff up at the end there with by missing this trigger especially. But I got it in the end. I think I made up for it in the end. I controlled threat super easy. That's what Natasha does. She controls threat. So that's fine. I didn't even get to stage 2 or 3. Yeah, once I got back into the groove, I got it working. I for some reason, I just it takes me a couple of goes before I figure out the combo groove. But once I get it, I'm alright. I like this Beguiled Daredevil minion. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Yeah, cool scenario. So thank you very much, Judex. Very cool. I'll pop you a message. And yeah, for those of you watching, thank you very much. And we'll be going into another one in the next one. I'll go back to the randomizer for the scenarios, and we'll grab another one. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and each other, and live long and prosper. Thanks. Bye.